Here with Howie Appel from the Halftime Howie Show. Howie, do you agree with the way the NFL has been treating the Josh Brown abuse case?
Absolutely not. I think it's a disgrace for the Giants. I think it's a disgrace for the NFL. I think as soon as it came out that he abused his wife 20 times, the league should have suspended him. The Giants gave him a $4 million contract. It's absolutely disgraced. I mean, you look at the Baltimore Ravens. As soon as they saw what Ray Rice did, they immediately cut him off the team. And the NFL was terrible in that case too. They only gave him a 1-game suspension, and they only suspended Brown for 1 game. So, and I think it sends a terrible message out there for domestic violence that a player could abuse a woman 20 times, and the Giants, all they were concerned about is this guy helping them win games by being their kicker. They should have cut him immediately, and it's just disgraceful. And I'm glad that Eli Apple's mother has been ripping the Giants' ownership over the horrible response to this. And I think it's a disgrace to the NFL. It's a disgrace to the Giants. And hopefully the NFL and other teams will learn their lesson and act accordingly.
Here with Hafiz Youssef. How do you feel the NFL is handling the Josh Brown case?
I feel like the NFL is dealing with the Josh Brown case very well because a whole commission cannot make one decision based on accusations. And if you do that, you can probably put someone's life in jeopardy. But although they did find out that he did abuse his wife, I think that a 1-game suspension for the time that being that they didn't realize that there was more than just one time abusing of his wife was a good way to handle it at the time. But now that they put him on the exempt list, I think that's better because they now know more about the abuse case. And they didn't just put his life at jeopardy just because of accusation. So their reactions to the problem was a good way to handle it because it took time to find out what's right and what's wrong.
Here with Keegan from the Long Beach Sharks. What are your takes on Josh Brown and how the NFL is handling it?
Well, the situation obviously is pretty bad. So the NFL as a whole probably should have suspended him for longer, and probably should have got suspended for the team for probably a year or so, but only got 1 game, which is very light for the situation. The drug cases and domestic abuse should be handled very heavily. I believe that in NFL regulations, it clearly depicts that both are legal and they are legally wrong. So handling situations like that, there needs to be more legal allegation with suspensions and legal obligations that they have to fulfill, not just team and league